Question: if you're watching this video, would you rather have your son be Dort or Chet Holmgren? I want y'all to think about that over the course of this video while I go back and talk about this game and go on some tangents about this game. But just to remind you, would you rather have a Dort son or Chet Holmgren son? Y'all let me know. I don't know the answer. The reason why I didn't record Game 6, by the way, is watching my friend get married. Shout out to you and your wife if you're watching this. Love y'all. But on to the game. I mean, the Thunder did the same gimmick that they've done pretty much every game this series. Start the game getting your ass kicked, and then see if you can figure it out and win the game. Except this time, there was no other outliers to weigh the game back in their favor. There was no role player magnets or you're forcing 11 castle turnovers or none of that. It was the only thing that the Thunder had going for them outside of Shea finally playing like Shea. It's Case and Wallace pretty much. McCain gets a little shout out, I guess, but you're not gonna win a game, especially where a game where every single Spurs role player had like a defining moment or run that I vividly remember, and I'm recording this like a day after the game, so I've had time to cope, I guess. Like Champagne, he had like 20, but in the third quarter he was spazzing. Dylan Harper, fourth quarter, had a couple pull-ups and a pull-up three. Stephon Castle was just doing Stephon Castle things throughout the game. And then De'Aaron Fox, he hit a couple big shots. Also stepped out of bounds, but that wouldn't have changed the game. And then Keldon Johnson had a couple big threes and putbacks, taking the ball out of our players' hands. And then Luke Cornett had had the play of his life, blocking Isaiah Hardenstein off the glass. And and Vassell did some things too. We all remember what Vassell did at the end of the game, which, can't do nothing but respect it. You walked us down, sent us home. Fairs. See how we didn't crash. We're as not ethical as we're painted out to be. We're a pretty ethical roster. It may not mean anything coming from me, but whatever. But yeah, back to the game. You're just not gonna win a game like that, objectively. And then for the Thunder offense, there wasn't a lot of conviction in jump shooting outside of Case and Wallace and Shea. There's a lot of times where dudes got the ball on ball reversals. The ball's been passed around the horn, and then they don't shoot. They try to drive and get some BS late. This is another thing the Spurs were doing. The Spurs hit a lot of demoralizing shots. It would be shots where I think the Thunder played pretty good defense, and then they would just knock it down. And then on the other end, you get a wide open McCain transition three, you miss it. You get Caruso trying to dunk on Wemby, he missed the dunk. Yeah, iHeart getting glassed by Cornette. Just a lot of big shots that just didn't go in. It's unfortunate, but that's just somehow what happens. What can happen in a game 7? Like Spurs fans will probably remember for a long time where they were when Julian Champagnie went on that third quarter run to ice the game. Or not even ice the game, but to keep them ahead. And then offensive rebounds. If there was any storyline of the game outside of role player dominance, it was offensive rebounds. I lost count how many times the Spurs missed a shot, got an offensive rebound, missed another shot, got an offensive rebound, and would either hit the subsequent shot or go to the free throw line. There were so many times this game that exact sequence happened. And you can't win games like that. I don't know what that note was doing. I feel like our heart was not in the game that much. It was mainly Jay Will. It's mainly Jay Will, honestly. Chet didn't even play super, super much. Because Chet was pretty bad tonight. He's been bad the whole series. but he was bad tonight. More on him in a minute. But I don't know. You got to win something if you want to win a basketball game like that, especially Game 7, where the other team is obviously out hustling you and out efficiency in you. That's not a word, but rock with me. Then you have to turn them over. And you didn't turn them over. You lost the turnover battle too. You didn't win anything. I don't think there's anything you won tonight on the stat sheet. I'm not looking at it right now, but I'm just going off what my eyeballs remember. So I ain't got no notes either. This is all off the dome. But yeah, that's shout out to Spurs. Get to play the Knicks. I don't think the Knicks are free. I genuinely don't. I know a lot of people got the Knicks losing in 4. I don't. I'll go over a preview of the series at a later date, but I think it should be fun seeing one be in the Garden. Honestly, seeing anybody in the Garden kind of special. Don't see the Knicks in the finals very often, so that should be fun. And then for the Thunder, where do you go from here? That's probably what you're asking yourselves. You got a team option with iHeart and Dort. I personally would not take the Dort team option because I don't want a Dort son. I'm straight on that. Lou, if this is your last game on this team, I do want to say, though, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for your service on this team. You were here from the beginning. Before we were even good, you were on the mud teams. Getting out the mud with Shea. It's just, I think your time has come, brother. Nothing against you at all. The 3 straight threes you hit for us to end up beating the Nuggets that series and winning that series and giving us the championship. I'll never forget that. Shout out to you, Lou. It's just, I think your time has come. And we shouldn't pay you, especially with the contracts we got coming up. iHeart also has a team option. I think you do anything you can to get that done. iHeart was really big this series. Hopefully, the young kid Sorber's healthy next year. Maybe see if he's got any juice. And then you got draft picks. You got Sam Presti. You never know what he can cook up. You never know what could happen. And then, I know I've been saving this for the end of this video, but Mr. Holmgren. I just would love to understand how you play so good against every other team in the NBA but the Spurs. The Lakers series, you were dominant. Sun series, dominant. But whenever you face Wemby, you turn into Rudy Gobert offensively. You get scared to shoot. You still contest shots, but it doesn't matter because you get scored on. They all go at you. Champagne had a couple layers this series on you driving. Like, I just don't understand it, Chet. I don't know if it's a strength issue, a mental block. You need to see a psychiatrist. Something's. I'm sure the Thunder got resources to help you out, brother. But it's gotta be. We gotta be better. We just have to be better. There's no other way to put it. That was some of the softest shit I've seen in all my years watching basketball. How scared and frightened you actually were by another grown man. You're a grown ass man scared of another grown man on a basketball court. Like, nut up. You were our best shot at stopping Wemby. When you guarded Wemby, you actually did a pretty good job. But for some reason, either if it was your fault or Dad Nalt's fault, you were not guarding him enough. And now we're in Cancun. Now we are in freaking Cancun. Now, I'm not one of these doomers that says, oh, yeah, Chet needs to be on the first bus out of here, out of OKC. Let's go get Giannis for him. No, let's relax. Giannis is 31 with injury history. Let's calm down. If it makes sense to get Giannis, we don't have to gut our team, maybe, but we probably have to gut our team for Giannis. So I wouldn't do that. I would say, though, I would field offers for Chet. I say, hey, what would you give him for Chet? If it's nice enough, pull it. But I don't think you're going to get that. Because now, Chet, I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to tell you what next season is going to look like. Y'all remember this. Y'all come back to this beginning of next season. Team don't go at you. Now that you see how Wemby did you, other niggas going to think they can do that with you. It's like you see a kid get his chain snatched on the street. Like, oh, I can go up there and snatch his chain. Now, you going to fight back? Or you just going to let everybody have it? Don't take that out of context, please. But it's a serious question, though, Chet. Like, I'm questioning your love for the game of basketball. Because there's no way you could. I would have rather you, Chet, genuine. I would have rather you went 1 for 15 than go 0 for whatever you did. Or 1 for 4, whatever you did tonight. I don't know what you did. I don't remember. Exactly. But you shot less shots than Dort. You shot less shots than Cameron. Can't happen. Second best player, all NBA third team, Chet Holmgren, ladies and gentlemen, gave you nothing. Gave you absolutely nothing. I got some questions for Dad Note too. Honestly, I didn't like his rotations tonight or the other night. I think Lou Dort played way too much. I think I didn't see enough iHeart, but whatever. Nobody hit shots anyway, so I guess it didn't matter who you played. But yeah, Chet Holmgren's son or Lou Dort's son.